Thank you and welcome to the show for today. You are watching Perspectives and I am host Alana McLaughlin. This morning on the show I have Kevin KJ Johnson, also known as Big Church, from Big Church Podcast, here discussing his background, his education, his career experiences, and the impact that he seeks to leave on Nashville through his extensive media work here in town. Kev, I just want to thank you. I'll be calling you some variation of Kev, KJ, and Big Church throughout this episode, so just follow me as I talk.
Okay.
But I want to take this first segment to talk about baby years, set up where you're from, kind of what childhood looked like, and give it to me.
Okay, originally from Nashville, Tennessee, West Nashville, be exact.
Now, what do you consider West Nashville?
I'm West Nashville, Albine, 43rd Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah, over the track, you know what I'm saying? So, West Nashville, stayed there to 1991, and then I moved to Parkwood, and shout out to Parkwood and Northcrest and everything. And after that, then stayed in Parkwood too long. You know,
Yeah.
I moved to Atlanta in '96.
Yeah.
And I moved back here in Nashville in 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. So, yeah, but I'm originally from West Nashville, but I'm a Nashville native, you know, Harry born. Yeah.
Lord, my Harry, you throwing it
yeah.
back. I'm a Baptist baby.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But now tell me kind of some of the things that you saw in that early childhood. Tell me environment, kind of family life, set it up, kind of what it looked like.
Oh, man, I had a good upbringing. I can't complain. The West Side, it was we talk about it to this day. Have still a lot of friends. It's a community, and it was beautiful. We didn't have much, but we made it do what it do. So I have a loving mother, single mother. Two more siblings. My older brother, I have a little brother, and he was born in '89. We didn't know he was coming, but he came, and it was just a beautiful thing. And I can't say my family was my village. So. It's beautiful.
Now take me through some of the schools you went to, especially being in Nashville.
Man. Then we got to go back. You want to go back to the? Okay.
I want to go every weekend.
Okay, I went to McCann Elementary.
Lord, now where was that at?
That's West Nashville. Is
McCann still around?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't think people still go there. I think it's abandoned now.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
It's by Cockrell.
Okay.
So I went to McCann. After McCann, I went to Moses McKissick.
Yeah.
W.A. Bass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now you got to tell me.
Yeah, that's Longhorns. So shout out to the Longhorns. That's West Side, because either you went to was it a W.A. Bass or you went to West End?
This is before Bass became an alternative school.
Yeah, right. Bass is still a junior high.
See, now that's why I reacted like that, because I'm like, I thought you got put out of McKissick and went to.
No.
And you just taught me something. Oh, man, I didn't know Bass was.
Back in the day, it was you went to fifth or sixth, then after that, 7th or 8th, then you went to high school. Whatever. We went combined all together. And
wow.
So,
how interesting.
Oh, yeah, I went to Bass 7th grade, then we moved to Parkwood, then I went to UM Park. Then I got recruited by Coach Fitzgerald to go to Pearl.
Marcus?
No, Coach Fitzgerald Senior, the coach. The GOAT, you know. So got recruited by him, and I went to Pearl, 9th grade, started quarterback there as a freshman. And after that, I went to White Creek, and then...
Hold on now.
Yeah,
now you know that's borderline illegal to go from Pearl to White Creek now.
Yeah.
But tell me about those experiences, and that's how we're going to end this first segment. Tell me about just those two high school experiences, what you liked about them, how they differed. Tell me about that.
It was, I can say it differed too much, you know what I'm saying, just more of you have superb athletes and good people, good camaraderie in so many ways, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I love Pearl because my brother graduated from Pearl, you know what I'm saying, but White Creek just gave me an opportunity to start and everything, so I just went to White Creek.
Oh, so it was all about the love of the game.
Yeah. I love football.
And how did Coach Fitzgerald feel about you?
Oh, he was mad. He was on the podcast, so he was mad. Yeah, but at the same time, he still look at me as one of his ones. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Now, Kev, take me through give me just a snippet of life after graduation, after high school. What did you want to do once you had graduated high school? Kind of what were you into at that point in life?
Football, college, going to college, playing ball. So my thing was NFL. So yeah.
So now take me through, and we only got about 30 seconds left in this thing, but I want to talk about immediate first steps. I'm talking about like day zero, the diploma sitting on the dresser, the cap and gown is on the floor somewhere, and you're just looking at the roof like, God, where do I go from here?
Yeah, I knew where I was going before I graduated. So I signed a letter of intent with the school or whatever, but I knew June I was going to college.
Yeah.
So it was real quick. May came, June I was in summer school.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
And in our second segment, we're going to pick back up on your collegiate experiences. We're going to talk about kind of how your sports background kind of shaped you for media, for entertainment.
Yeah. Yes.
And we're just going to talk about all the different pots you have your hands in. There's a lot of them. And then I encourage viewers to tune into the second segment of Perspectives, where Kevin and I will return to discuss podcasting culture in Middle Tennessee. Welcome to the second segment of the show for today. My name is Alana McLaughlin. I am host of Perspectives, and this morning I've had a very, very fun guest on here. I've had Kevin KJ Johnson of the Big Church podcast. He's here discussing his background, his education, his life experiences, and the impact that he seeks to leave on Nashville through his media work. We set up in my first segment KJ's early life. We talked about just kind of his early experiences in West Nashville. Feel free to debate whether or not you believe that Albion is West or North Nashville, but we just talked about that early life schooling experiences at Pearl-Cohn and at Whites Creek High School, and we're leaving off, or we're picking right back up on that collegiate life, that life post-high school, kind of what Kevin was into, how these experiences shaped him, and ultimately the impact that he seeks to leave on Tennessee. We're coming right back in. We just left off day zero. You've just graduated. You knew where you were going.
Before that, we moved to Atlanta.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
So you graduated from Whites Creek?
No.
So you went Pearl, Whites Creek,
and I left Whites Creek 11th grade. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We had to move because of my mom's job or whatever, so she had to transfer. So me and my little brother, my older brother was out of high school or whatever, so we had to move to Atlanta, Georgia, really College Park, Georgia. Yeah, South Side.
Now for Atlanta geography is worse than Nashville.
Yeah.
It's harder to understand. How far is College Park from like
Hartsville?
Downtown Atlanta?
Not even 10, 15 minutes.
Oh,
yeah, it's right. So it's just the south side of Fulton County.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like an Antioch to Nashville.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know.
But tell me about that culture shock. I mean, you're coming from Nashville, moving to College Park.
Yeah, it's just more of a shout out to North Clayton High School. 2 Chainz went to my school. Monica, the singer, she went to my school. You know, a couple of guys who played in the NFL. The school was just smaller.
Yeah.
That was it, you know, because there's so many schools, and you know, I was in Clayton County. So there's so many schools, so yeah.
Okay. Now we're getting there, Lord.
Yeah.
They have to tear me up.
Yeah.
Clayco.
Yeah.
General Atlanta is what county? Or Fulton County. Yeah. Now, you were in a different school district than
Fulton County,
but y'all are like neighbors almost.
Right, yeah, you hit it right there because, you know, got 285 as a circle, so every side you got the Cobb, you know, Clayco, so many counties, but it's Metro Atlanta.
But now I want you to compare either Clayco or Fulton or just the entirety of Atlanta. Compare that to Nashville, especially like just in that you're in high school.
Yeah.
Tell me about what you saw, the difference in culture.
It was more African Americans in my school than anything.
Wow.
You had like a few Caucasians, and the rest was Cambodian, because right across the street it was a neighborhood called Cherry Hills, nothing but Cambodian.
Oh,
so yeah,
wow.
It was different.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, the clothes, you know, the talk, the slang, and everything. Because everybody thought I was from Memphis. I'm like, nah, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, Davidson County. They're like, oh, okay.
And now, what year did you graduate high school?
96.
96. Lord, where was Outkast at in their discography when you graduated high school?
Oh, they were second ATLanians.
My favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, them tatted them on. Yeah.
And so I'm thinking about that era. Meanwhile, in 96 in Nashville, who do we have? Cool Daddy Fresh?
Pistol. Yeah, Boogie. Yeah, a lot of guys. Yeah.
Man, that's so neat. Take me through. How did you ended up going to school?
Yeah.
From Georgia.
Yeah.
And you take me through that.
Went to school for a year.
Tell me where you're at.
Kemper Military College in Boonville, Missouri, a little bit outside, 20 minutes outside of Columbia, Missouri. And went there and met a lot of good friends. We still have a group chat on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
And went there for a year, and really didn't like it because it was cold. You know, I wasn't used to the cold. It was, when I say hot cold, you go outside and, you know, you breathe, it's frost. Yeah, you can see it. So trying to go back to Atlanta and go to Middle Georgia and went and tried out for them, made the team, but I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying, just working because I didn't go to school. Made the team, didn't go back. I was just working and chilling at the time. So trying to figure it out, basically. You know, no more football because I've been playing football since I was 8.
Yeah.
Then it stopped like at 23, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like almost depression mode, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like what I do now.
Yes.
So that's when I got into comedy. Yeah. There's a lot of layers to this thing.
I had heard the rumors that KJ used to be in comedy, but tell me about just kind of entering that field and that experience.
I had a friend of mine, God rest his soul, Pounds, and we used to sit and watch the game all the time on Sundays, and I just, you know, I'm naturally funny, so everybody just laughed like, man, you need to go on stage, bro. You know, they got the open mic going to do. He said, man, you think I can? So I'm like, yeah. So I did it, and I flopped. J. Paul's on Tower Boulevard. I never forget it. And I had people from work come, and my mother came, and everything, a couple of friends. So I flopped. And the host got on me too. He was like, "Oh man, don't do that." I was like, "Oh man, I can't do this no more." So my friend of mine said, "Hey man, it's your first time. Don't even worry about it, bro. Just keep coming." So the third time I got it, and I've been rolling ever since.
Heck yeah. And how long did you kind of do the comedy thing until that turned into like your own media?
Yeah, like 2001 to like 2006. So I met. I did a brief stint in Nashville.
I know, right?
You know, or whatever. I came back like in 2004 or 5. That's when I met Raynard, B. Cuff, Mike James, and those guys. So we came with a conglomerate, and we were just hitting spots. And now I see where it is. It's a beautiful thing.
Now, I know that in the midst of like just you kind of touring and being funny, Lord, you started podcasts, you started collaborative groups, Scatter Sites Entertainment. And you just choose which one you want to talk about. I guess go kind of in the timeline, in history.
Okay,
what came next?
First came, after comedy, so I came back home, damn near had a nervous breakdown.
I like how you even got to take a second to think about it.
Because it's a timeline with it. So, you know, almost had a nervous breakdown almost. I didn't like how my life was going or whatever. So came back to Atlanta. So I was like 28 at the time. So I came up with ideas like, okay, football's gone. You like comedy, but you don't like really being on stage. So what's next? So it's like, I can do this entertainment thing and produce and invest in artists or whatever. So I thought about it. I said, what could be cool? I said, I'm from Scatter Sites, from Nashville, so I was raised in. So I came with Scatter Sites Entertainment, but I did a switch to it. It's like we scattered everywhere across the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it won't sound so local or whatever. So had my man do the logo, he put it up, and I've been driving ever since, you know, taking pictures, then moved back here in 2009.
Okay.
And that's what I say, man, don't ever stop. I tell everybody, don't stop, because you have pitfalls, but just get back up. Started it. You think about it, I've been gone since I was a teenager, so I came back at 32 years old, so the people I know are not the same people.
And we're going to pick back up on that. We're going to pick back up on what you saw when you moved back in our next segment. I want to hold on to that. I know, because I see you smile, I see you cooking. I'm like, yeah. I encourage viewers to tune into this amazingly informative and entertaining episode where Kevin Johnson will be discussing podcasting culture in Tennessee. To the final segment of the show for today. For viewers just tuning in, I am host Alana McLaughlin. You are watching Perspectives. This morning on the show has been extremely entertaining, and I've had guest Kevin KJ Johnson. He's known to some as Big Church, known to some as KJ, or simply as Kev. But he's host of Big Church podcast here in town, and it's available wherever you stream your podcast, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, so on and so forth. And I encourage you to check out his podcast after the conclusion of this episode, because truly he is someone to know and someone to follow. In this last segment, we're continuing to talk about your experiences. my head is spinning.
Yeah.
You have been away from and back to Nashville more times than I can count. But we left off at age 32. You have just kind of resettled for the last time here in town. You're figuring yourself out. You're kind of figuring out your lanes, your avenues. A lot of the same people that you were running with or dealing with aren't here, or maybe aren't just the same anymore. And you're in that rebuilding era. I want you to talk about that rebuilding and tell me how it led into the current podcast that you have and what life has looked like since starting that podcast.
Oh, okay. Moved back when I was 32. Trying to figure it out, trying to do the music, you know. I don't know these folks since 17, so now they're grown now. So it's not the same camaraderie anymore. So I took a step back. So they're trying to push me out, so I said, hey, you can have it. And I just became, for 5 or 6 years, I just became a boyfriend and just working. You know, I forgot about, you know, the main goal.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, whatever. So I like 35, trying to figure it out, whatever still. So it's like, okay, I turned 40.
Okay.
It's like, oh man, hold on. So I had to give everybody their own space, because it's like I was giving too much energy to other people and I forgot what I came up here for.
Heck yeah.
Because I was like, okay, if I just wanted a square life with a square wife, I would have stayed in Atlanta.
Hey,
you know,
now.
it's cheaper and everything.
Yeah.
So, and the light clicked on. So I got scatter sights off the out
Dust
the
it off
closet,
the
dusted
shelf.
off,
Yeah.
spitted it off, and dropped it, you know, by my own equipment. And shout out to my man Big Fox. He started off with me. Michelle Davis. We had a podcast called Real Life with Real People. And did the first show, didn't go well, so we had to go back to the drawing board. Shout out to my man Jamal McCord. He started with me. It was the Cypher with KJ and Mal. And we ran it for going on 5 seasons at the time. And he didn't want to do it anymore, so I was out, you know, by myself now. So I was like, what's next? And I wanted to take it to the next level, as far as the look, the way it sound, and everything. And I was invited to a podcast summit. And met Cruz.
Oh my goodness, this is the thing that Kyrie Thomas, did he host it? Yeah.
No, he was there. Yeah.
Now, who was the organizer of that summit?
Me and Cruz.
Oh, yeah.
We spent some money out there. Yeah.
I like how you got to include that.
You spent some money, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had their own drink.
Shout out some of the, look, everybody had their own drink. That's
free drinks for everybody.
We didn't have to share them.
Oh, no.
Shout out some of the platforms that were at that summit.
We had a few live subscribers there. Kyrie, if you watch Sleep TV, Cruise Control Radio. Hey, I'm Too Funny with a 615 pod. Lost in the Sauce pod.
Yeah.
With my man Sauceville. Who else was there?
I know.
Omega, he was there.
Oh, yeah.
And my man, can't forget about him. Shot by Sea. Yeah, it was a lot of people there.
And, you know, and that's awesome.
Got that enrolled, and we've been rolling ever since. And I'm just blessed to get around young people that's grounded, willing to do God's work and really understand the game.
And you know, Kevin, I want to ask you, with now you kind of the rise of local media in town, kind of tell me what you want to see in the next few years from the media here in town. I don't want you to say, I want us to put Nashville on the map. I mean, goodness, do you want to see? I don't know, right? I mean, because I think it's corny too.
Right.
I think personally, when I look at media here in town, I think about podcasts and like other little like radio shows and things. I don't mean to say little, but things like that. I'd like to see more diversity. I'd like to see artists of all walks of life, whether it be Christian rap or alternative rap, things of that nature. I'd like us to be more inclusive. I'd like us also to collaborate a little more. I've personally never been on anyone's podcast, which I think is a little crazy. But I haven't had too many podcasters here. But I do believe that by like sharing our stories across platforms and kind of collabing like that, the message is pushed further. And the message ultimately is always God's will, God's goodness. And that's all. I can't speak for everyone, but me, you, and I know Cruz is in the back. That's just kind of our thing. And I feel like with what we're doing, like you said, the summit, with me opening my platform to you, you doing the same, it gives us more avenues to speak of what God has done in our lives.
Right, thanks.
And I just going to kind of hats off to you and the crews and like the other men who are involved in that for just kind of coming together and showing that it's okay to work together.
Yeah.
We don't have to, everything's not a competition or a race. Especially like, I mean, like you're like older than my parents. I'm like not gonna compete with you, you know, like.
Right.
But back on topic, I think that was awesome.
And it's like, you know, I want to see, you know, more diversity myself because everything ain't got to be singing or hip hop. It can be furniture. It can be real estate. It can be, shout out to Amanda Nicole, mental health awareness. Yeah, unpack bags, you know.
And you know, I like that about your podcast specifically. You have sports coaches. You've had married couples. Yeah. I listen to your podcast because I really enjoy the format of it. When you guys go and listen, you'll hear it. I just like how unique it is. It has like a church format, like pay your tithes. Like, yeah. You know, I like it. I'm like, oh, yeah. Because growing up like a church kid, that just speaks to me.
Right.
But listening to it, you incorporate people from all walks of life, kind of similar to me, and maybe that's why I like it.
Right.
but I do think, especially, you're an OG Nashvilleian. I'm still 22.
Right.
You were able to see the heyday, like the time where Big Fridge was like actually playing ball. You know, where like Coach Jazz was discovering Jelly Roll. Like you were there for that.
Right.
And I think it's awesome when the people who were there for those historic moments here in town are telling the stories. I can only speak to so much because I've only been here 22 years, but I love hearing the people who have seen some things talk about them. And talk about just kind of what makes your podcast unique and plug it in about this last 3 minutes.
Big Church Podcast is like a big gumbo pot. You know, you're not going to know what you get when you pull out. So, you know, we have everything from guys who've been in prison who now they're authors, rappers, singers, real estate people. A little bit of everything, because I look at the guests, hey, it got to be a point. We want to make some people feel good, learn something, and just really that. It's not really difficult because I just roll off of it because I did so many episodes. I'm at 117 now, so we rolling. So you can catch me at Big Church Pod on all platforms and Big Church TV on YouTube.
Social media, plug it in.
Yeah, social media, Big Church Pod, YouTube, Big Church TV, KJ Johnson on Facebook, and TikTok, the whole 9 yards. You catch me everywhere.
And plug in Scatter Sites.
Oh, Scatter Sites Entertainment. We've been doing this thing since 2009. I mean, y'all want to sign or anything, holler at me, man. We're doing big business.
And Kevin, thank you for just sharing just your time with me. Thank you for sharing your story with me. And just thank you for the impact that you've left on Nashville. You kind of showed that it's okay to be a storyteller. It's okay to start over. It's okay to kind of experience a new experience. You've gone from football, you've gone across the country, and you've killed it all, basically. So you go to show that it's okay to start over. It ain't over till it's over.
You're right.
And so thank you, Kevin. And to our viewers, thank you for the opportunity to share one more perspective. I wish you a good morning.